This is Cuba. You can only see car headlights. The electricity is completely out. This is what the city looks like at night.
No gasoline.
Havana, the capital, is completely empty.
It's empty, nobody. Only us. Why?
It's like a ghost city. Because of the fuel shortage, people don't use their cars. Gas stations are empty. Universities are closed due to the lack of fuel. There are no garbage trucks either, for the same reason. Wealthier areas operate in dollars, while government-subsidized stores for the general public are almost empty. Houses on the verge of collapse and people living in abandoned homes. People stand in line, sometimes for an entire day, just for basic necessities. There are places run by intelligence agents or informants called CDR, present in every neighborhood. How do people live in Cuba? Today we'll visit and see. The island of Cuba lies just 150 kilometers from the US mainland. Its area is 111,000 square kilometers, with a population of about 11 million. We'll start with the fuel crisis and why it has disappeared from the country.
No gasoline, no transport in Havana now. 1 year ago, it's full here of the convertible cars. So many tourists coming to this square for making pictures, making videos. This is a very famous square here.
What's the name of this guy?
Ernesto Guevara de la Serna, calling El Che Guevara. Yeah, people loving him. It's an hero.
Hero?
Yeah.
So you guys have a freedom?
I don't know exactly if you have freedom or no.
What's the meaning of a freedom?
It's good question. It's good question. Cuban depends whole time to the another countries. Before Venezuela, Russia, Vietnam, Mexico help. Now Cuban people a lot.
Okay.
Everything is closed in the square. It's the more beautiful square and the more important in the old Havana. But so many places is closed because no electricity today. Is the problem.
Here, you can see the Coco taxi.
Called the Coco taxi is how the locals call it.
Horse-drawn carts have become a daily means of transportation for locals, so they can move around at a low cost.
No taxis, no cars.
The irony is that importing new cars is extremely difficult due to a mix of sanctions, taxes, and high custom duties, while the average salary here can be less than $50 a month. The situation on the street is shocking.
My friend don't coming because no the gasoline and now change the taxi driver. The prices is higher now because it's difficult to find gasoline in cheap price now, and it's more expensive.
Bro, it's almost empty. Nobody, man. Where is the people?
Electricity coming 5 in the morning, but 7 o'clock lost again.
Even now in 2026, power outages happen daily. Look, these might be the only tourists here.
As you can see, there's a Peugeot dealer and it's empty. There's no cars to sell. Completely empty. You see, they close it. There's no fuel. It's simple. There's no fuel. Now Venezuela is not sending any fuel. Mexico is not sending fuel. And as now they are blocked, you see, this is the result. The gas stations are empty.
There are two types of gas stations, government ones and others where you pay in dollars. Most gas stations in Cuba are government run, and many are empty today. Or you have to reserve your turn through an app and wait weeks, sometimes months.
In Cuba, they have an app which is to call ticket. Here you're going to see the sala de espera, the waiting list. It's been waiting for 3 months already. And from the 14,620 people waiting, he is in the number 2,095.
So he go to black market.
Yeah, of course. You cannot wait for 2 months for only 20 liters. It's incredible. No, it's really, really impossible to believe it.
At the same time, there are other stations that sell in dollars more quickly, but at much higher prices. There's also a black market selling smuggled fuel.
Never light here.
Never light.
Never light.
Night has fallen in Havana. There are no lights.
It's getting dark, brother. What are we gonna do? Every day like this?
Every day in this area, no electricity.
Ah, there's one light there.
Yeah, no, but it's only one light in maybe some balcony.
So some people, they have generator.
Yeah, some people have generator, but in this area, a lot of people don't have money for buy generator because it's expensive in my country.
Hola. He has light in the head.
Se dice que tienes luz en la.
No hay petróleo, no hay corriente.
No petrol?
No petróleo, no corriente.
Bienvenido a nuestra tierra. Hoy bien y mañana mejor. Mira, Victoria. Victoria.
At sunset, Cuba seems to enter a different world. Electricity can vanish suddenly, leaving entire neighborhoods in darkness. This is the reality of a country with 11 million people, imagine.
Hey bro, we just got some information that we have a national blackout. Again, it's because as there's no fuel coming to the country, they cannot generate electricity.
And what is the line behind that? What's happening?
This is because there's a bakery. Yeah, they are fighting because somebody just came in the line first. ¿Por qué compran de noche ustedes pan? Para mañana el desayuno. For tomorrow breakfast.
It's now 7 p.m. The entire country is in darkness.
Pan también, vale la pena.
How many waiting?
3 horas.
3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours to buy bread.
¿Me podría dar algo para comer? ¿Tienes $1?
Unbelievable. That one has light. His shop has a generator.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola.
Our hotel is the only lit building. Spain ruled Cuba for 4 centuries before the United States expelled it, and Cuba came under American influence in 1902.
40 years during which America has replaced Spain in its protector's role.
But in 1959, everything changed. Fidel Castro led a revolution and overthrew the US-backed regime. The United States responded quickly. It cut ties and imposed an economic embargo that continues to this day. Cuba then chose a different path, turning toward the Soviet Union.
President Castro had the red carpet treatment all the way to the Red Square.
3 years later, the world stood on the brink of nuclear war.
The purpose of these bases can be none other than to provide a nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere.
Because the Soviet Union had placed nuclear missiles on the island. The US threatened nuclear war, forcing the Soviets to withdraw the missiles, while America pledged not to invade the island. Cuba and its revolutionaries became icons and sources of inspiration for many anti-colonial movements in Africa and Latin America. Through figures like Che Guevara, Castro, and José Martí.
Patria o muerte.
Since then, Cuba has been largely cut off from the world. a limited economy, difficult imports and technology that has lagged behind for decades.
Apple Store is not available in this region.
But in 2026, Cuba returned to the spotlight.
Cuba's a mess, it's a failing country, and they're going to be next.
When the United States decided to reset what it considers part of its backyard, oil supplies to Cuba were cut and a new blockade led to widespread power outages. The electricity just went out on us suddenly. This is a crisis hitting every home in Cuba. Such a strange country. Today, the US is once again applying pressure and threatening to change the regime or make a deal to restore its dominance over the island. Cuba now stands at a historic crossroads. Ongoing economic collapse or a dramatic transformation that could end decades of conflict. Look at the streets, they're empty. Some people are leaving and others unable to come. The question that history will ask, will Cuba remain a relic of the Cold War? Or are we witnessing the final moments of this chapter? Today, we'll tell the story of a people's struggle.
Sin tus caderas no puedo cantar. Sin tus caderas no puedo gozar.
Bienvenidos a Cuba.
Okay. She normally use electricity for cooking, but they normally try to do that in the morning. So she says, fortunately, I was able to cook in the morning, so now everything is ready.
What's the issue with water here? Because someone told us there's no water in old Havana.
The same goes for water. It comes every 15, 18, or 21 days.
So how did you manage it? Where do they get water for cooking and washing?
We have many water tanks to store the water.
He used wood. There's no electricity, there's no gas. So the only way for them to prepare food is this way. It's the only way.
Bro, they say also they run out of toilet paper. There's no toilet paper?
There's a little now, but before it was very difficult.
So people using like newspaper?
yeah.
Really?
Newspaper, books, everything.
This young woman, her university is closed due to the fuel shortage.
My name is Natalie. I study architecture here in Cuba, so I belong to Cuba. It's a very famous university here in Cuba, but it's currently closed.
This is my university. Now it's empty because we are with the difficult situation. We are studying now online.
Sorry, you happy or no?
Yeah, no, with my career.
Yeah.
No.
Right now I'm not happy, of course not.
Cuba has one of the highest numbers of doctors, yet even hospitals today suffer from fuel shortages and power outages. All this smoke is because people burn their garbage in the streets. There are no garbage trucks to collect it.
The president of the country say, put a fire.
ChatGPT doesn't work here neither, and many other apps.
DeepSeek, Chinese app is working.
Yeah.
Apple Store is not available in this region.
Rosa, Isabel.
Rosa.
Rosa, are you happy living here?
Are you happy? Are you happy living here?
What's a question you asked?
You seem happy.
No?
You think so?
I say, you aren't happy. Do your neighbors, your friends, want to leave Cuba?
Almost all of them.
In Cuba, the government provides most services.
The government provides them free healthcare, free education, social security for disabled people, to the single mothers, to the children.
But it also pays the salaries.
The government gives salaries, wages to the doctors, to the teachers.
Yes, everyone has their salary.
But it's very low.
But it's very low. A teacher's salary is around 5,000 pesos in national currency.
Salaries are paid by the government. How much? A teacher, $10. A doctor, $10. A taxi driver earns $10.
Here is a very large bank so that people can withdraw cash, withdraw their money from the bank. Many ATMs in the city don't have cash to give to the population.
The government give only a day 5,000 pesos.
Only limited?
Yeah, we're limited.
And look at how many people. They're coming for $10. The bank looks good.
Yeah, it's beautiful building.
But there is no money inside.
Yeah.
What?
Let's go to the supermarket and see what a citizen can buy with $10 a month. These are ration cards distributed by the government to cover basic needs. But in reality, stores are often nearly empty.
This is the food ration book.
This is from the government.
Yes. All houses in Cuba have a ration book, meaning the government supplies them with provisions: food, rice, beans, sugar.
Everyone in Cuba, they have this.
Yeah, that's this.
People are given lists of essentials like rice, sugar, and oil, monthly allocations. For example, in November and December, they record what you took, you sign for it.
Rice, beans, oil, sugar.
Sugar, black sugar and white sugar.
Okay. That's luxury.
Two wines, two kinds of salt, coffee.
But you don't find the items.
So many, yeah. It's a difficult situation in my country right now, but the government help whole families with this one.
With this one. Here's a bakery?
Yeah.
So you want to grab some, or you finish your bread?
These are government ration stores. Look at the shampoo, as if it were a golden commodity. And here is toilet paper.
Look here.
Toilet paper.
Because this shop is from the government.
Empty?
On the other side, there are stores that sell in dollars.
So this market is for rich?
It's mostly for high middle class and rich people, because not everyone has access to the dollars. So this is the place where the rich people come.
Now look at the difference between the government supermarket and this one. Each serves a completely different reality. All these prices are in dollars. Look, there are no American products at all. Not even Coca-Cola. This one is made in Venezuela, made in Vietnam. This one is made in Spain.
From Brazil.
I never buy nothing in this market. I know another market in local pesos more cheaper.
How many salary you need?
Never. With Cuban salary, I can buy anything here. I need some family or friend, another country, send me some money in dollar or in euro, and come in here, buy it.
What is the average salary here?
$10, $12 a month, yeah.
So how people live here, man? How do you feel?
Black markets.
This is the black market in Cuba.
People come from all over the country to this market, the black market. You'll find a huge amount of goods that slipped in illegally. Because the internet is weak, instead of opening YouTube, you go to a shop and buy videos already loaded onto a flash drive.
He download movies for people?
So he's in charge of copying everything onto the flash drive that people bring. They buy movies and so on. We hardly ever use the internet. We've been doing this for a while.
Even the movies shown in cinemas aren't new. A film from the 90s is shown as if it just came out.
Today, for example, at 5 o'clock, they have Pocahontas.
If you don't have more than 9 people, no movie today.
Wow.
No movie today. It's blackout the light, it's leave to the electricity, is finished.
No movie.
No movie. But the problem is sometimes you stay in the
You
cinema.
wait?
Yeah, you wait.
Watching, while watching.
20, watching 20 minutes is electricity leave. It's finished. It's finished.
Okay. He's saying that there is no refund. Sometimes you are in the middle of the movie and suddenly it cut off.
Yeah,
the light.
cut off light.
So, what's the name of this cinema?
La Rampa.
How old the movie is?
Pocahontas is a movie from, I think, 20 years ago.
Okay.
Do not be fooled by these stunning, classic cars. People have no other choice. Time stood still here. More than 60% of cars in Cuba date back to the 50s and 60s. And they're still running today. But how?
How old this car is?
This is from the 1951.
And how he bring like spares?
Sometimes they import the part of the car, or sometimes they have to do it by themselves, or they have somebody who knows how to make it. They have like local factories where they make it.
Big time.
Look, some people live in abandoned houses.
Families, they just come to houses that has been abandoned. The owner of the house is not living in Cuba anymore. So then the poor families, they move to these places. They want to stay here because it's in a very centric area, very close to everything. Some years ago, collapsed. He says no problem.
You school? So cute.
Yes, but we have to pay a fee because water isn't free here.
Where do they get the water from?
From a tanker.
He says in the whole country, in the whole Cuba, they have problems with the water supplies.
What's the reason?
Why? What's going on?
There is no oil. There is no oil to pump the water.
Mami, mira lo que pinté.
It's about to fall down.
What will happen if this comes out? If it moves, will it fall?
No, this is not going to fall.
Be careful, be careful. This could collapse in any moment. He says, this is my hometown, this is my place, and I want to stay here.
The people here lived before in old building, in old Havana. The building collapsed and the government put in this place 14 families. The government put in this place.
In gym?
Only in the gym.
This house?
Yeah.
Like this? Wow. This bed?
Look, they're living in a garage. 14 families have been brought here.
Your neighbors?
Sisters.
Your sister here?
She lives in another home.
Okay, this is her sister house.
This one, this one, this one, and this one. Homes inside a gym. This is the house they used to live in. Then it collapsed. So they were moved to the gym. I asked why it wasn't repaired. They said they don't have the equipment.
Now we have more than 20 families living in this place.
This place smells of cocaine and oil.
Mucho gusto.
Look at how families live here.
So this is your store?
Yeah.
And no electricity?
I don't have electricity.
Tampoco. Kامel.
This is the best gym in Cuba.
Es el mejor gimnasio de Cuba.
Despite the lack of resources, they still go to the gym, no excuses. This is resilience here in Havana, the capital. This is the embassy district in Havana. You'll notice the largest embassy here is the Russian embassy. See that massive, multi-story building? It takes up a huge part of the city. This entire complex is the Russian embassy. Look, these billboards are almost everywhere in the city.
As you can see here, we have a sign where making fun of the system is making fun of America doesn't want to support this country. That's why it says tumba el bloqueo, which means the America block. So here it says, hey, don't use this American toilet paper. So it says no strings for your guitar because you are playing terrorist music.
¡Viva Cuba!
Vea eso.
Oye, nena, vamos para la fiesta.
¿Qué combinó?
In Cuba, there are no surveillance cameras, but society itself does the watching. There's something here called CDR. In Cuba, this system exists in almost every neighborhood, the Committees for the Defense of the Revolution.
What does CDR stand for?
CDR stands for the Committee for the Defense of the Revolution. It's the organization that unites the people. On every street, on every block, there's a community response for keeping watch, for safeguarding the party, communism, and everything here on the island.
So they're doing a good job?
They were, back then. Now it's a thing of the past. People are more focused on trying to meet their daily needs. There's hardly any time to keep an eye on anyone anymore.
And this is how you exchange currency on the black market. The rate is 10 times higher than at official exchange points.
Thank you, man.
This man announces the news in the streets every day. He's like a walking TV.
Todo bien, y en este medio le estaba informando que está presentando la Habana Vieja. Hoy, en vivo y en directo. Lo esperamos. Muchas gracias. Gracias.
Señora.
Do you think the Americans, Trump, could take over Cuba?
I don't think so.
She doesn't believe it.
60 years and still nothing.
It's been 60 years and nothing has happened.
Rosa, muchísimas gracias. Tan linda usted. Vea, ahí está.
The question now is, will Cuba remain stuck in the past? Or are we about to witness the beginning of the end of this chapter?
Me gusta el sol, Alicia y la paloma, el buen cigarro y la mala señora.
¿Quién sabe por dónde andarás? ¿Quién sabe qué aventuras tendrás?